some of that. One of my biggest questions going into this is I don't know if they did do rock, paper, scissors for sides, because if they didn't, that means Richie gave Ikari the P2 side.
Oh, okay.
Something you want to be doing against a lot of stick commissioner players, but especially when we saw that EVO Grand Finals reset. Ikari was on P1, reset P2.
P2, yeah. GG's. All right, let's see. We all know what Ikari's going to start off with. You know, he's going to take those risks. Let's see if Richie's able to adapt quickly and kind of understand what Ikari's mindset is going into this game.
One thing I really love about Ikari's game, we're going to see a lot of it, is that delay hell sweep, right? The dash-in, delay hell sweep, because it kind of makes up the timing. You start thinking about patricide fist, you start thinking about forward 2. It gets you to not want to duck. It's such a huge part of this game.
Kazuya has such strong mids, like one of the best mids, some of the best mids in the game, right?
One of the biggest changes of him from 7 to 8 is just these new mids, forward 2, patricide fist. They're so good. And must be a misinput there for Ikari. Life lead now for Richie. Doesn't want to do too much. 13 seconds left to go. Wish the win, Godfist, and the crowd already coming alive here for Richie.
Yeah, 1 round on the board. I feel like he definitely wants to get that here. It's a high stakes match between both of them. And Ikari just playing very defensive. Nice duck. Could have got a lot more there.
No whiff punish there. Richie too busy going into box stance. Full counter hit confirmed there.
Trying to catch him moving with those electrics and just a hop kick out of nowhere. Ayorichie.
The one thing you have to love about Richie's gameplay is from the beginning, he's going to play the way he always plays until you make him change.
And a big sweep. And again, I was saying before, the old Richie wouldn't have gone for a big low at the end. There's no reason, right? You have the huge life lead. Why take so much risk? But it worked at the end. I mean, Ikari was not expecting it.
That's just the mental damage, and we're going to come back to a situation later on in this game where it's a final round situation. It's a guess. He's going to go low. Is he going to go mid? That's really going to weigh on him. But the duck and punish there on the toe kick. Ikari is awake.
That was a 12-second round case. We were given our analysis of the previous round, and then he just took that round so quickly. 12 seconds.
Might be another quick one, Ruken. Might be another quick one.
See if he can beat 12 seconds.
There's the delay hell sweep. And the forward 3. Rukang, I think this might be another quick round, especially if this kills.
Is it going to kill though?
Might be enough patricide fist. No, just to stomp it. Whiffs. He's given Richie a lifeline. Is he going to take it?
We know what Richie's like when it comes to these situations.
Comebacks.
Does gamble, power crush, and out of nowhere, we were praising Richie on how he was playing in Ikari with a 12-second round. And then after that, making the comeback, and now he's just going full Kazuya mode.
Exactly. And I like it as well, just playing a bit more safe, like the first hell sweep into forward 3, like take the launcher, take the mid launcher. And again, not respecting any frames, the forward 2, another delay hell sweep, another delay hell sweep. Richie delaying his wake up to try and catch some timing. Nice counter hit confirmed.
He needed that. Still a lot of time on the board. Both players are yet to activate heat. Richie's the first one here to initiate.
Oh, and Ikari tried to get his off, didn't get a chance to. Low parry into the Rager here for max damage. No recoverable life. Ikari will get some back, and I imagine he probably heat bursts here after the animation.
You spoke about that before as well, the situation at the end. Is he going to go low? Is he going to go mid? The low could have cost him here. Ikari, what do you do?
Down for 1, down back 1, 2 from Ikari, and the jabs there from Richie because hell sweeps do not tie crush.
Yeah, it's so good there. Really good option. You could see the hell sweep animation was starting to come out and press his jabs at the right time, but that low at the end could have cost him there. The Rager into max damage, and then it just put Richie into a bad situation, but manages to pull through there right at the end.
I really do like the jabs there because, you know, the reason why you can see so many comebacks versus Kazuya, or Kazuya make these comebacks, is because you kind of get a bit hesitant. You start looking at him, you start watching him a bit too much. You let him mix you up. Richie didn't want to let that happen. Jabs are going to be a very good option there. I think the danger there is if he wave dashes into electric, it will beat the jabs, but you know, I think, speaking of electrics,
and you manifested the electrics, huge electric to start the round.
Straight away the E-burst.
I wonder who this is going to favor as well. There's a lot more space, less space to play with here.
Ooh, I think Richie might have been late there in the down forward 2, could seen that he had the counter hit. It was a weird animation because of the chick away.
She began so brave.
There's a patricide fist for plus frames, forward 4 for more plus frames.
Your big low.
Do it again. Why not?
Yeah, he took a tiny bit of a risk there. Again, going for those lows.
See, he did the single sweep there because he wanted a counter hit launch. If he finishes it, he doesn't get a counter hit launch. Just the first hit works like that, and a big whiff and a big punish there from Ikari.
I feel like, yeah, just small whiffs like that is what's going to cost you, right? Just the tiniest of whiff, the tiniest of mistake there from Richie, and Ikari was ready with the God Fist.
That was a windy as well. Didn't need the electric.
Yeah, didn't need the electric.
Patricide fist. Richie back against the wall, trying to duck.
All the plus frames as well. You don't want to be doing anything after that. The +5.
Nice adjust there, but now Ikari in the corner wants to spend his heat. He will not get the chance.
Yeah, I always talk about this, good positioning. You need to be aware. You're on the front foot here. Do not let him escape from the wall, but puts himself at the back of the wall. Uses a hop kick instead to get out there. Richie.
Now Spencer's heat a bit early. I think that's something Richie been doing this entire game, not really holding on to his heat. It might work out in his favor in this round. 1-1-2 finishes it. What's the mix? Finally blocks the Hellsweep in the crowd. Very happy to see that one.
Yeah, there were so many things happening there. Richie tried to go for the double jabs again, tried to stop the Hellsweep there. It might cost him later on today. He needs to be so careful against Ikari when closing rounds. Forward 2.
Heat is engaged. Patricide fist. Richie being pushed closer and closer to that wall. The delay. Electric there, but gets count hit. Richie should be able to take this one to the wall.
Yeah, even though Ikari was being so aggressive there, Richie just finding a way to stop all of that.
You can't be aggressive forever. Nice block and perfect punish. Minus 13. Ikari, what's the combo going to be?
Takes a good amount of damage as well. Still has access to heat. I was going to say, oh, just out of range of that.
Ikari getting very lucky there. That is the punish, but just out of range.
Oh, again, just taking that huge risk. 15 seconds remaining. Ayorichie just on the front foot. Tried that second time, that doesn't work out. 10 seconds remaining, Kwis.
There's the low, 6 seconds left to go. And the step on the Patricide fist. Richie now on set point to send Ikari into the loser's bracket.
Would be absolutely huge, but starts off with a huge down forward 2 there.
What else is a Kazuya player going to start the round with? Especially with his back against the wall.
That was so good. And look at the damage, 101. And crap positioning as well.
Flips him over, Ikari wakes up.
Down jab.
Down back 1-2. Doesn't have to heat dash because it was on hit. Again, Richie, his heat being spent quite early. Chick way to get off. Delay helps him again. There's no way he goes for it again. Forward 4. Mids and only mids right now. A wild standing 1+2. Final round in this second game.
Which was the right option there. He was thinking of going for the Hellsweep again, but talking about moveset, that was a huge launcher there, all the way to the wall. And Kwis, this is not looking good. Look at the damage, look at the positioning. Ayorichie on the front foot, everything working out here for him.
Big trouble right now for Ikari. He has to just heat burst to try and get him off. Down for 1-2. His heat is no factor. And the counter hit launch with the correct combo. This could be it, but it's dropped. Ikari, he doesn't get the pickup there. He could have launched.
Shades of old Ayorichie dropping combos. This can't happen again.
No.
Story can't continue.
With the Rager. Now Rukang.
Kwis, the story, Kwis. Kwis, why does this always happen? It always happens every single time. Game-winning combo there. He could have done anything, but instead unfortunately drops the combo there and allows Ikari to just come back out of nowhere.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate for a moment. Perhaps that combo wouldn't have killed. We don't know that. We don't know that. There's a chance that combo may not have killed. You know, there's a chance that couldn't have killed. Maybe he wanted to like, no, this won't kill. Let me set him up for the. Either way, I think about Richie, completely not phased, straight into rematch. We're going again, and this might work in Ikari's favor because look at the momentum firmly on his side, but Richie switches it immediately. Nice step on the Patricide fist. He bursts from Ikari. These two are going back to back. Ban for ban.
Definitely one of those games that you can't be missing here. Nice punish, doesn't get anything with it though, drops the combo, goes to the wall.
Ooh, no punish there, he thought he might heat dash it. Punish.
Yeah, 1-1-2 punish. Richie's gonna need to find a way to use that heat. He's got a tiny bit left. You definitely don't wanna.
Ooh, that was a bit lucky there. Ikari wasn't ready, gets the Wooster and the pickup. Ikari, I think for the first time leading in this set.
That was a really good option. He noticed at the end of rounds, he's always sidestepping, so he's starting to go for the mid option. Homing as well. There you go. He's showing it again to Richie. He's trying to deter him from moving.
Pushing Ikari into the corner. He might have evaded that, and he did, but wasn't ready to punish. He was in the middle of budget back Kempo. Down by 1-2 again. Both these two spending their heat so fast right now.
And both playing really fast as well. Tried to go for a down forward 2. Richie just interrupts that.
One more hit does it, and it is a down 4. 1 round apiece in this final game.
That's great to see as well. There's a huge crowd here. They really want to see Richie take it in his hometown. But it's anyone's game.
1-1-2, Richie in the corner, kind of battles out there. The hop kick, no respect, and he might be able to take this to the blastable wall. Is he going to use it? Yes, he is.
How did he even get that wall?
Awareness from Kang. There's the heat burst. And again, stance heat bursts have better tracking. Something to keep in mind. Sweet, looking good for Richie. Flips him over. Flips again. Ikari, you have to wake up. And he doesn't block low. And Richie again on set point.
So brave with those lows. Richie, can he do it here? One more round and he moves forward, sending Ikari into the loser's bracket. Ikari's been playing so well, though. He's going to get the big damage after that as well. Counter hit. Heat engager.
Engaged. 1-2 keeps it simple. Ikari heat burst again. Is he going to spend the heat early again? Wow, nice use of the delay electric. One thing about heat electrics that's so good. Doesn't have to be the just frame. Just a win Godfist input is enough.
Yeah, that was so good. The pressure's on. He has a tiny bit of heat left. This is such a scrappy game, though. It could be Ayorichie's game with the right move here. Oh my God.
Down jab and the wild standing 3. And Richie takes it 2-1 over Ikari to make the top 24 winner's side.
That is such a good position to be in. Top 24 winner's side, Karius. Like you just mentioned there, he has 2 chances to make it into top 8 winner's side there.